Hey everyone, welcome into another X-Men 97 recap and review. I'm your host Expat along with my co-host Burley, who is a child of the
Hello.
90s and and of course an expert on the X-Men. Burley, how you doing, man?
Doing good, expat. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. So, yeah, part 2 of Tolerance is Extinction. So we got one more episode left. So let's go ahead and dive right into it, shall we, Burley? So I'll throw some questions about the episode at you. So, character dynamics. So, how did you think the episode handled the shifting allegiances, particularly, for example, Rogue siding with Magneto due to her romantic history? And how does this choice impact Rogue's character development?
Well, I think it was well done. First thing, Rogue is still in mourning. She's still in mourning over Gambit's death.
Right.
She's going through a lot of emotions and all that. And you know what? She saw everything that's gone on and all this. And with humanity played a part in this, certain humans and all this allowed this to happen and rise up. She's
Right.
just like, you know what? I'm tired of fighting for him. I'm tired of fighting. And you know what? We lose people we care about to this. You know what? It's time we fight back. So,
Right.
you know what? I understand and can sympathize. And the other person that joins them, Sunspot, you understand that because, like, Jubilee's like, what? You're going with them? He's like, my own mother told me to go with the new Sentinels, and to basically have me killed. So, no offense, I got no love for humans right now, and you
Right.
can't blame them.
Right. Right. So we get, of course, Sinister and Bastion in this episode again, and especially the battle between Sinister and Jean Grey. That was pretty cool. So both these villains are playing a crucial role in this episode. So Burley, how do you think their actions propel the narratives forward? Are they effective as antagonists in this context?
Yeah, I would say they're effective. The nice thing with because we have like you've got the different dynamics between both Bastion and Sinister. They're both not on the same agenda and plan. You know
Right,
both.
right.
You know Sinister. The second he gets a chance, he will screw and kill Bastion.
Yeah.
And Bastion doesn't. He doesn't feel Sinister is a big enough threat. He's just like basically he's a pawn to help me get my job done.
Yeah. 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 So then, of course, Xavier, he wasn't very welcomed back, you know, but Xavier versus Magneto. So the core conflict between Xavier and Magneto is a central theme in this episode too. So how do you feel this episode adds to or changes our understanding of their long-standing rivalry?
Well, it shows you that they are both people that both care for mutants and they both highly respected and love their own kind of mutants.
Yeah.
It's just they are both on the opposite side of it. And you got to feel for Magneto here a little. He like he even tells you, I tried it your way. When he had
Right.
left, he
Right.
tried. He tried. He stumbled a little at times, but you can tell the man tried to keep good to it.
Right.
But he saw again, this is a person that survived the Nazis and all that, internment camps and all that. He has seen the worst of humanity, and to see it
Yeah.
again and face this level of extinction of mutants that they're trying, you can understand where he's coming from. Of like, we just got to strike. We got to take them out now before they take us out.
Exactly.
And I love the one little line they have between each other is he just Magneto puts a piece of metal over Xavier's mouth. It says, "Just shut up! I've been waiting so long for you to say that."
Yeah, exactly. And then, of course, Wolverine's sacrifice. So the episode recreates a dramatic moment from the comics where Wolverine suffers at Magneto's hands. And Burley, how was this scene handled, do you think? And what impact does it have on the overall storyline?
So yeah, for those that don't know, Magneto is pulling antimatter metal out of Wolverine. So this is good. This is very interesting. that we're going to get that, see how this plays out, because it just shows them pulling it out. Whether or not it'll fully be out the next episode or it'll get back into them, it could be very interesting, because now you might not have those metal claws. It'll be the bone claws and all that, and change Wolverine's dynamic, because he'll be he won't be as heavy, so he'll be a lot faster. Yeah. But the bone claws are not as durable as the adamantium. So it'll be very interesting to see how things go with that. But they actually did a few other little things that I love that in this show. If you're a fan of Marvel Comics and some of the other shows that Marvel had in the 80s and 90s, Morph turns into the Incredible Hulk from the short-lived Incredible Hulk show, which was nice. But they also brought back the original costumes for Cyclops and Jean, the original 60s costume for Cyclops, and Jean's first costume, when she was called Marvel Girl for the first couple of issues. So it's a nice little wink and nod. But they go with the blue and gold teams, which is a thing from the 90s when they had multiple teams doing multiple missions. So you get that here. It was a great episode. It's just like, this is the second of a third part, and I gotta wait the week for that third part. I'm like, and just where this one ends off, because they were doing a mission, but Cyclops stopped something because he feels he needed to. So this is going to be very interesting to see where Xavier is not too pleased. See where Xavier and Cyclops go with next episode.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. Really looking forward to it. Can't wait. So anyway, that has been our recap and review of episode 9 of X-Men 97. We hope to catch you next week for the season finale. And of course, X-Men 97 has been renewed for season 2. So we're really excited for that. And we're going to be bringing you recap and review episodes when season 2 comes along. But until next week for the final episode, looking forward to bringing it to you. So take care, everyone, and have a great week. Peace out.
Bye, everyone.